Hello everyone, I'm Jiayi. Here is my presentation of homework 3 question 1. Now, let's focus on our question 1. First of all, we are shown that the expression of probability that x equal to k is this. K is the integer from 1 to infinity, and p is the probability between 0 and 1. The first subproblem is find the b, so that p represents a probability mass function. In this problem, the key property that p is a probability mass function is the sum of mass function is 1. So we can get this equation, and to calculate this, we should first calculate the sum of p to k. So after expanding the function, we can find that it's a geometric sequence. So we can get the sum. It is 1 divided by 1 minus p. Then we differentiate this equation with respect to p. So we can get this, which is 1 divided by 1 minus p squared. And now we know this term is the same with this term. So we can solve the equation. We got the b is equal to 1 minus p squared. Okay, so the second problem is to find the expectation of x. In this question, we can simply use the definition of expectation of expectation. The expectation is equal to the sum of k times probability. So we can get this result, which is really similar with the first problem. So we can solve this as before. To calculate this, we first calculate this term. The product of k times p to k. We figured out a multiplier constant p. We can find that is the result of the first problem. So we know this term is the p divided by 1 minus p squared. Then we differentiate this equation with respect to p. We can get the same result. It's 1 plus p divided by 1 minus p. Now we know the expectation of x. And the third question is find the expectation of x squared. Okay, it's really same with the second problem. The expectation of x squared equal to the sum of x squared, k squared, times probability. So we can get this result, which is really similar with the second problem, and also we can solve this as before. To calculate this, we first calculate the k square times p to k and factor out the multiplier constant p. We get the result of second problem. So we know this equation. And we differentiate this equation with respect to p. We got what we want. So the expectation of x squared is equal to this. Okay, the first problem is to find the expectation of x squared minus the expectation square of x, which actually is the variance. We can just use the results of the problem, second problem and the third problem. So we get this. This is the result 2p divided by 1 minus p squared. And the last problem is when p equal to 1/3, and we need to find the conditional probability mass function. That the probability of x equal to k based on x more than or equal to 2 and less than or equal to 5. We can just use the definition of conditional probability. The mass function is equal to x probability x equal to k and x between 2 to 5 divided by the probability x between 2 to 5. So we put in the values and the function. We can get the final result. Is this a little bit complex? Okay, this is my presentation. Thanks for watching.